Okay, so for context, I was doing my essay and I put this one in the background and they just decided to pull out the opening. And I guess I should have expected that, but I wanted to go ahead and react to this. Okay, so to be truthful, I have seen, I think, the first half of it because I was just kind of stunned that they were playing it. So I just paused it and said, I'm gonna go into my phone, get out my recording software, my application, and I was gonna react to this because I'm just kind of surprised. I'm so happy that they have this out though. It's just been so long since season 3. I think it's been a year since it ended, and a year has passed, and that's just kind of crazy. I think they've been doing a much better job with marketing. Not really marketing, but they've done a better job with the community and doing all these events. So I have seen live concert performances that Konomi, Suzuki, and Myth and Roy did for the opening and ending, and the songs sound really good. I'm happy that we're getting to hear the studio version, because this sounds so much better than the live performance. No shade against Konomi. Okay, yeah, it was around this where I kind of paused. I need to get my Discord notifications out of here. Okay. So we have Julius fighting sandworms. Shala. Good to see her. Reed. Good to see him. Volcanica. Subaru passed out on the floor with books. Oh my god. Oh, a monster. Shit. That's crazy. Okay. Go back and try to think about what I'm seeing. Again, I don't really remember everything. There's the Subaru clapping. But I wanted to go back and try to process a bit more in depth. Pause the video, go back a bit, try to figure out what's happening. Because I obviously can't see everything on my first watch. I expected some of it because, again, I watched some of it before. But yeah. So in this beginning part, you're kind of seeing Subaru's memories. Yeah, so we see Liliana a bit. It's a bit of season 3. I think that's also season 3. Yeah, there's also this tree. And I think those are, like, birds. I wonder what that's representing. Maybe Subaru's character, it's trying to make a comparison to his character development being like a tree. So, okay, so I'm going to be spoiling a bit, obviously. But, maybe his character development is like a tree and it's growing. And that's going to be seasons 1 through 3. And season 4, the Archbishops of Gluttony come over and they just erase his memories. That's going to be like them chopping down that tree. I don't think I'm cooking with that, but that's pretty cool. I'm thinking that's what the tree is supposed to represent, though, because I can't really think of the tree resembling anything else. Maybe Flugel's tree, but I don't know why it would resemble that in any way, because that was kind of not too important in the grand story. It's... Okay, so we see our gang. They're readying up to go through the sandstorm. Doesn't really look like a storm, but it's fine. We get to see all of our characters. Anyways, this is Echidna. Anastasia. Maybe it's supposed to be referencing Echidna. I don't remember the relation with Echidna and Echidna. I know they share the same name. They aren't the same spirit, though. I'm pretty sure Echidna, her consciousness is an Omega now, which is like the original body of Ryuzu. I think that was cut content from season 2. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've really thought about stuff in the past of ReZero. But yeah, we see Subaru regenerating here, so this is him coming back to life. We get to see that a lot in this season, huh? Satella, Amelia, Julius. We see the 3 Archbishops of Gluttony. It's really cool. And then Cebu falling to his death. Yeah, that was pretty important. See a lot of Subaru's dying. This kind of reminds me, I didn't say it when I was reacting to the actual opening. This kind of reminds me of Season 1's opening, with all the different Subarus kind of fading in and out of existence, kind of symbolizing him and all of his previous selves. That's really cool. I like how that's being shown here. Also, I think it's really cool, whatever realm he's in, this really, I think it's a white box. Maybe it's sort of like the room that he's in when he's doing the trial, when he touched the sword. He touched Reed's sword, and then he's like, whoever touches the hero's sword, get repentance or something. I don't remember what he said. It's been so long. But yeah, this looks like it's the trial room, and it's just covered in blood. And yeah, that makes sense because he dies a lot. I think he doubles his death count in this season. And then whenever season 5 is going to come out, it's going to double again. So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I kind of liked the visuals they had for this drop a bit more in the actual trailer. Instead of Julius fighting these sandworms in the drop, it was Julius fighting Reed, and I think that was kind of cooler. I think I like that a bit more. But the bird, do we know what that represents? Not really what it represents, but like, what is this bird supposed to be? It's a white bird. Is it like hope, maybe? We saw the bird in season 3's preview trailer. I also remember the bird was kind of important. It was kind of, I don't remember, but I think it was phasing through the walls of the tower, and it was sort of guiding Subaru to Anastasia in that one scene where Anastasia started talking. I don't remember what she was talking about, but apparently it was a part, like a balcony of the tower that was hidden, and you couldn't really access it well. But that's pretty interesting. This is a very different background that they have for Shala. It's just white and a white background with yellow polka dots. I think it's kind of different from the rest of the opening. And okay, so these are the 3 coins that are pretty important. They show, I guess, the 3 heroes. Or maybe Reed is just a hero. Or maybe not. Wait, what? Okay, so the one on the top left, that's supposed to be Volcanica, right? The one in the middle, I'm thinking, is Flugel. I remember they were talking about these coins and what they had on them, and they were like, because they still thought Shala was the sage. And then they pulled out the coins. I think it was Ram. She pulled out the coins, and she was like, this sage, he doesn't look like you, and also you want a dude. And then Shala was like, well, I'm not the sage. I'm the sage's apprentice or something. On the bottom right, I think that's supposed to be Reed, maybe? Okay, so I want to look back a bit when this little space Reed is in, because I'm kind of confused. Why is he standing in, like, a green field? Because the only place he appears in is the trial, and I've seen the trailers, so I'm pretty sure they're saying that when he's fighting Julius and stuff, this is the trial he's in. It's kind of contradicting what I thought the web novel was trying to imply. Because I was thinking that they were either fighting in a room that looked like the actual tower itself, kind of stone-ish, or they were fighting in a white space, which is what you see them in at first. So what I'm thinking that they're doing is that they changed the scenery to make it look a bit more visually appealing. And I think that's a change I can get behind. A really cool visual of the tower in Volcanica. I'm hoping that wasn't CGI. I'm wondering if that was. I'm gonna go back. It might have been. I don't really care, really. They did a really good job with animating Capella as a dragon in Season 3, so I'm hoping that they are hand-drawing Volcanica in this season. But I don't know. That animation was pretty smooth, but they might just be good at animating. That's also possible. This is, that was Subaru's hand? Okay. So... Subaru touching himself? What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. Okay, that was a cool visual. So it's Subaru. I didn't even... Yeah, I noticed that this was the library. So this is Tageto. I remember in the web novel, it started... The chapters... Every single chapter, they started switching between the actual story and a witch's backstory. It always started off like, there was once a girl, and then it started yapping. I don't really remember. But yeah. I'm guessing after he lost his memories, this is him reading all of his books to regain them? I don't really remember how he regained his memories. Again, it's been a while. But I'm wanting to say, now that I think about it, he didn't actually have to read the books to regain his memories. He kind of just got them back. Oh, and yeah, I wanted to also say something about the library itself. If I was ever gonna make a reaction video on the actual trailer that they released, I was gonna say that I didn't really think the library was all this wood. It was kind of woody, with all these different wood planks everywhere, and made of wood. Well, I thought it was how the web novel described it. I'm pretty sure it was more described as pristine, maybe made out of, what's the word? I'm thinking that was just more white and more pristine. Now you see the ore monster. I don't really have anything else to say about that scene. That's a really cool smile from Subaru. Yeah, I really like that. This is a really good part of the opening. That's so cool. I won't stop glazing. I wonder if they animated him here with a knife or not. Because I'm pretty sure in the web novel he had a knife, but in the illustration that everyone uses, that's an ore monster, he doesn't have a knife. So I'm wondering if they animated that here or not. I don't really see anything. I might have saw something, but it might have just been the little static glitches. And then this is Subaru's Book of the Dead in the back, I guess, with all of his memories. And it's... What? Oh, he was in like the Hall of Memories in the last part. Was that Ram? Oh, it is Ram. I remember this scene. Subaru was kind of crashing out against Louise. I think he was trying to strangle her or something. Anyways, Ram appears. I don't remember how. I'm pretty sure this Hall of Memories holds everyone's memories. Kind of like Odd Lagna holds the magic. Just all the magic system and stuff of the ReZero universe. I don't really know it all, but I'm trying to go off of what I remember. But basically, Rem appears, and then she's like, "Don't give up" or something. I don't remember what she said, but I remember it was a pretty cool part of the story because we kind of saw Rem before Rem really came back. You know, really cool. And then it just zooms in to Subaru's eyes, and that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to end the video off here. Here's going to be my quick thoughts. I think it's a 10 out of 10. It's really good. Song-wise, it's probably my favorite or my second favorite. It might be tied with Long Shot, which is my first favorite. Art and animation-wise, it is the best out of the openings so far. I think it's really good. The story to come, it's going to be the best out of the season so far, and at least in my opinion. Some people think Arc 4 is better than Arc 6, which is perfectly fine. I can see that because Arc 4 is also really good. I don't really have anything else to say. This is going to be peak. The opening was peak. The animation is peak. The song is peak. Everything is peak, and ReZero is peak, and I'm going to end the video off here. So yeah, goodbye.